Right, missing guy.
What is it, sir?
Know anything about Maglir?
Maglir? I think I've seen him. Try in the Lonely Suitor Lodge. Goodbye.
Only Suitor is on the other side of the river, where the less reputable bunch of people gather. So what's the problem this time? At least he's not in trouble.
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, Guild Rat. Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time.
Yeah, but the job still needs to be completed.
Look, I know that you covered for me before, so I'll give you this one. Talk to Ariari at the Mages Guild for the job. After this, we're done.
Fair enough.
You're wasting your time.
You can talk tough though, but if any one of you guys comes on my way, I'm just gonna run you right through. No hesitation. I don't mind that it's a competing company or that it uses less than moral criteria how it does its job. For God's sakes, I'm part of the Assassin's Guild. I don't give a crap about that. But anyone who comes and stands in my way, then it doesn't matter who he is or what our previous history is. You're dead. Right, I guess we'll wait for daytime. There's no one here really.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
It's about time someone from the Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research.
Yeah, the guy... I don't think she gives a shit about my explanations. What about the imp girls?
I need imp gall for my studies. 10 portions of it, in fact. Since I hired the Fighters Guild, I expect you to get it done. And carefully, please. You might check Robber's Glen Cave for the imp gall. That place has been known to contain the imps. I'll be waiting right here.
Not sure I want to go there for the imp gall. We could just quick travel to the Imperial City waterfront and take it from there, but I'll go to the caves. There might be something else related to this quest if you do it by the book, so... I wonder how good the imps might be at this stage. Are they still weakish like they were at the beginning of the game? I mean, we basically encounter 0 imps at this stage anymore. Yep, an imp is always an imp. They might upgrade a little bit, but they'll never be amazingly good. Ah, dirty boots. They'll never be amazingly good opponents. Ring of Thieves, Fortify Sneak, Fortify Security, Detect Life. This is actually a very interesting thing. In thievery jobs, those are all useful things to have. What the fuck are you doing, Mr. Clamp here? Axe of Absorption. Absorb Endurance. Ring of Vitality. Resist disease, resist poison, resist paralysis. 100% on self. So this is basically a must-have thing if we ever encounter something that constantly uses paralysis against me. 3 immunities. I have to say, there's another feature I enjoy about this game, is that the loot you find is better than the loot you can make. So I don't mind the fact that sometimes crafting crafting can be made useful in a way that it's a way to reach the at least competitive gear. But I'm also fine with crafting being relegated to the position of basically patching holes in your sort of idea of our equipment set until you find some proper items to fill them. Because it's enjoyable to actually get loot. Grand Soul Gem with a Grand Soul in it. take all the imp goals I can get at this point. Simply because even for me, I can't get imp goals in large quantities anymore. At the start of the game they were, well, you had caves filled with imps. Now you have maybe an occasional cave, and this is because it's a quest. Otherwise it would have something else. Still, we've missed one major area. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! You apparently need to hit the tree trunks fairly squarely or you start to fall. Right. Miniature Lord. Never faced one before. And this is probably the future that we have to face. We're basically getting another difficulty increase as far as opponents are concerned. Previously this was 2 spell casting skill 1. This was closer to 5. More of a reminder that we've had a sort of an easy time of fighting for a while. Because we had high levels of destruction and conjuration. But our conjured creature has no chance against Miniature Lord, and spellcasting. Well, I wouldn't say we were in any danger, but we also couldn't just easily walk through the guy anymore. So the winds are changing again as far as combat is concerned. I need to get some sort of an upgrade soon or I can't stand toe to toe against those. Still, summoned creatures has the biggest problem. They're pretty much worthless as far as combat is concerned. At least against opponents like that. Our physical protections are so good though that I'm not even remotely worried that we might die. I'm more or less worried that the combat becomes increasingly tedious, and if we have to do any kind of escort or protection missions, I'm basically totally unable to do it because it takes so long for me to kill anything. So we'll see. Master level doesn't allow us really to do all that much more damage, but we might be able to start doing disabling effects. Add the paralysis to a lot of the attacks, or at least make an alternative version of attack spells that have paralysis, so I can control the situation with escort missions. Destruction and conjuration is gonna keep going up, so that'll be Intelligence and willpower again, and I think I want to push them to 100. That'll we need the killing power to get there fairly soon, which means I need to do a supporting thing with the casting. I don't want mysticism. There's nothing interesting in mysticism. Maybe some spell reflections and things like that. So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just I don't want to play like that. We can get most of the defenses we need simply by getting better gear. But there's no point casting defensive things in battle. What we need to focus on is killing. If you have extra magic you can spare, make a better attack spell. I think we're gonna raise... No, I could go for restoration. Alteration 50 is probably the better choice though. It'll open up new spells, that's the main reason. Restoration would offer more effective spells more than anything else. And I'm not sure if we really care too much about those. Willpower also increases magical regeneration. Brings cost downs maybe, although I'm not sure about the cost, but definitely increased regeneration so we can recast things faster.
Well, have you found that imp gall for me yet? I've got some research I need to get to. Ah, you've got it. Looks fresh, too. I realize you'll be paid by your superior, but take this as well. It might come in handy in your work.
What did I get? Grand Ring of Aegis. Sounds like a shield ring.
The Mages Guild has been attacked. Next time...
18% shield on self. Not really needed.
On time, please.
Right. The competing fighters guild is becoming a problem. Poaching members now. Although there's nothing particularly wrong with that. Yes, just means we're losing the competition. I feel like they're not, considering what type of guild they are, they're not going to accept fighter and guild competition. You say something?
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract? I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood company a bit. They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band. Until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin. More ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement. Your service to the guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly. Did you hear that Dar...
Okay, more duties.
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then. Later. There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction spells?
Guess I'll just wait. Also, where exactly does he live? I've never been in that part of town. can always go to the Oak Enclosure, see what the rumors about that place are about. Could be nothing actually quest related. Could be that there's a Thieves Guild member running it or something nonsense like that. Renault Germain. He doesn't live here anymore. That'd be interesting to break into his house. Malintus Ancrus.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. Glistel and me, we keep an eye on things here in Coral for certain interested parties, as a public service like. Did you hear about the pair of green recruits that cleaned out a den of thieves near Anvil? Shadow hide you.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. My housemate Malintus Ancus and I are well known in certain circles here. But you don't travel in those circles, do you? Shadow hide you.
Valus Ordeal. Modern Arraign.
Good, you're here. We've got duties to attend to.
So what is this all about?
I've been looking into them, heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us, and we know they're good at what they do.
Why are they so effective?
Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just well trained. All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way.
So why haven't we stopped them?
Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time.
Tell me about Azani Blackheart.
That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellis was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitellis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat.
And the Blackwood Company?
I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
So, what now?
Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice.
I'm in.
We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there.
Anything more about Azani?
We need to find out what happened with him. It's all suspicious to me. Let's go.
Leowen Guild Hall. Do we have Craftwind to sell? Probably. Definitely. I'll sell them here. No point carrying them around with us to Leowen.
I'm only asking for a... Me children will... Did you hear about the pair of... Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Turiatus upon ye.
Girolin Duran.
Good day. They say that Kinnereth granted the... Take care.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue. Have you seen that poor man staying in the chapel hall? Aye. One more coin. Thank. Blessings of Mistara upon ye.
Renoir's books. Don't think I've ever visited this one.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look around. If you don't see what you want, please ask. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Be a couple of skill books, that's it.
Goodbye.
Oak Encroacher.
Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild. Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. I don't understand what Glister... Take...
You've made your choice.
Ah, yeah, him.
Welcome to the Oak Encroacher. This one is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal. The Oak Encroacher is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to Coral. The Grey Mare is more suitable for others. That Ramalas Briant sure loves his dogs. A little too much if you ask me. There's one available for the night if you're... The room is...
I might have slept here
Goodbye.
before. Yeah, the rumors are more or less like probably from the clientele or owners. They're a little bit shady, that's it. Right, Glaywing.
Hi there.
Hi. And I forgot to sell the crap, right. Better do it now. Without a doubt we're gonna get new loot. I do have to keep making money. Probably. Dividing line.
I used to think you were... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You drive a hard... An excellent bargain.
The carry weight situation isn't perfect, but it's good enough.
Thank you. Be seeing it.
Right. Where exactly are we supposed to meet? Local Fighters Guild.
Hail.
We need to check out Arpenia. Come on, I'll follow you.
Let's go. Now, what is Arpenia? Could be vital information for us. Oh, I've already been there. Fine. Could I just quick travel there? I'll go to the Nocturnal Shrine. It's close enough. Don't want to pick up weapons. They're slightly more valuable, but they're too valuable, and they weigh massively more than the armor pieces. These light armor pieces. He's essential, so he can't die. Doesn't mean we don't need to heal his ass though. I need to put something in a quick spell slot. Right, without a doubt I've looted this before. Yeah. So we're not really here to loot a goddamn thing, we're here to find answers. Why are you walking instead of running?
Nothing. I knew it. Azani Blackheart isn't here, alive or dead. The bastards. There was no battle. Azani must have made a deal with the Blackwood Company. My guess is that they paid him off. They get the weapon for Argoth, collect the payment, and tell Azani where the mage is. Easy for Blackheart to retrieve the weapon and collect on it.
So what do we do now?
We find Blackheart and get that weapon. We'll finish this contract and let all of Cyrodiil know what happened here. Blackheart has a fascination with these Ayleid ruins. There's one northeast of here, Atatar. My bet is that he moved his base there. I'll lead. We'll show them.
Okay, feel free to run to dodge the goddamn turret and all that. Turret doesn't shoot him. I'm actually surprised I'm taking so much damage from the turret. To be fair, I've been ignoring magical defenses for a while. I've been looking to get more, but more or less we've just been reflecting physical damage. Magic damage has been much easier to dodge, but that has to change. At the same time, we can't sacrifice the physical defenses either. Not until we have much higher armor values naturally. Once we get to Daedric armor and maybe buy heavy armor training, that's going to change. Want to get alteration to 50, then I'll stop the spam. We've got 40 something. 49. So one extra level. We can switch back to illusion training. I don't care about personality, but I do care about the illusion skill. What illusion spell have been using? Charm. Ah, it sucks. Suppose we could recast the light over and over again. Night vision is probably the best thing we can cast. A bit on the expensive side, so we can't spam it like we can with the armor. Also, it looks terrible. $29. Ooh, yeah, this is has a long way to go. Better, maybe we shouldn't focus on it too much. At least not now. And in fact, I can chainify the captivate spell. Doesn't really matter. I mean, no rule against spamming it on someone. And I need to follow him like this anyway, so might as well take advantage of the situation. I'll do this until we get to the Aelid ruin. For that we'll have to start fighting anyway. Don't have the luxury of doing this. Pretty sure he'll stop very quickly if I don't follow him. Yep. Amazing how easy something like illusion is to train compared to something like restoration. I think we're getting close enough that we need to start preparing for proper fighting. Found a Tatar.
He's here somewhere. I know it.
Good for you, I guess. At least this guy has a respectable amount of hit points. Still gonna die from the traps fairly easily. Also, he has the shittiest possible armor in the game, so I have my doubts if he's gonna survive this. He's essential still though. Would have appreciated knowledge about who the guy we're going after actually is. I mean, is a fighter, a mage, what? How the hell did he kill 15 guys from the Fighters Guild? Traps? Is he just that good? They're bandits. I wasn't expecting bandits. I mean, bandits aren't that good. Not even the good bandits.
To arms! To arms!
Glass mace. He's still poisoned. He's not taking damage, so it must be some sort of drain effect. Still don't get how the bandits could have been any kind of a threat. Not these bandits. Seems like the covers are for Welkin stones this time. Particularly need them, but if I can get more loot, all the better. Almost dead. It's basically because I missed like 2 spells. Modron almost died because of that. He's just not up to facing bandits with this sort of equipment. Traps. Why does it have to be traps? They're pain in the ass when you have someone following them. It's not gonna give a crap about the traps either. What is he doing? That's a locked path, we can't go there. The only path is forward. Oh, there's a rat there. Oh shit, didn't want to come here. This could be bad. Super bad. Right, worked fairly well. Have them magically teleport to me. Where the hell am I? Not seeing anything particularly dangerous here. I guess the more this place exists for you to recover when you both drop down here. That's it.
presence here will not be tolerated.
Who's there?
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
That's a brave strategy of showing your back to a guy who's 2 feet away from you.
Warming up, you pathetic worms. Jump on my sword while you can.
Right. They reacted to him first, so they got very confused when I came a little bit closer and started killing them. So we sort of bypassed the trap by falling down here.
Better cut down on the ale.
Right, epic battle for the ages. Orin and I have bound and defeated Azani Blackheart. Sin Weaver. Drain fatigue, fire damage. Elven this and that. Blackheart's ring. Why is the fight still going on? Or combat music at least. Let's see if we can find any evidence. We have a ring, have a sword. That'll count for something. Maybe we can get something more concrete. Claymore Shattering. Disintegrate weapon. 80 points. Valuable stuff, but not that useful.
Azani Blackheart is dead, and our brothers avenged. Dead, finally. Good work. Did you retrieve his ring? I want that as proof that the Blackwood Company didn't defeat him. You've got it. Good. I'll use it to prove it was we, not the Blackwood Company, who killed him. Good work on this. Now get out of here. I'm going to head back to Coral. When there's more to do, I'll let you know. Your accomplishments are impressive. Because of this, I bestow upon you the rank of Warder of the Fighters Guild. Go hurt something.
And he's walking away. Fine. Job's done. As long as I don't have to babysit anyone. Crabs? Yep. Wrong spell. Alright, I jumped down from here.
Well met.
Ooh, they were barless stone cages. Hard to argue with this loot. Still, where is the exit? Out of tar.
Well met.
Not sure what we're gonna do next. I need to get rid of excess loot. But where to go after that? I don't think we need to definitely go after the Spider's Guild, but maybe the Daedric statue we already revealed. Maglir, was it? Yeah, that might be worthwhile. Don't want to accidentally forget I haven't actually done it. Maglir is a gigantic asshole. So I'm not sure what type of a quest he is. I think he might have been something like submission, torture, that sort of thing. So domination. So his job could be nasty. Not one of the friendlier good ones. We can still get away with just casting a spell. This is an inn.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. You got a great deal there.
I don't want to sell the Sin Weaver. We'll store it somewhere. It's not a particularly good sword, but it's a named sword, so I'll put it in storage.
You drive off.
$64,000.
An excellent bargain. Another Farewell.
Need a general store too.
You look like a bright one.
It is good to see you again.
We could also do the arena.
May I interest you in some of my fine
I mean, I
wares?
literally haven't even visited the arena once, so there's certainly plenty of there to do, if there is anything to do there. Magic pants.
got a great deal there.
Jewel of the Rumara is no longer useful. But I sort of don't want to sell it. It is it's a unique ring. It has 2 effects to it. 45 block and blade. Give me a break. Still, it's a unique one. Ring of light armor is not. Or storms.
An excellent bargain.
Yeah, I think if we
Come
just
back and
drop some gear at the base, it should
please
be
return
fine.
soon.
To release a lot of it used up carry weight. Warlock stone, Welkin stone, sword, maybe alchemical ingredients.
Today's Black Horse Courier.
Spamming restoration would have the benefit that we could upgrade these travel spells we have. Make them a little bit more powerful. Most of the Barla stones. And a couple of Welkin stones. Yeah. I think I'll quick travel to the Moloch Ball Shrine, otherwise I might just waste time again thinking about what I want to do next. But arena should also be done. I mean, it's pretty much combat, and I'm not... well, I think when we get 100 in destruction and conjuration, then we'll do it. They're in no way necessary. I want to see how they fare in organized combat like that. We might want to think of something completely different destruction-wise when we get it to master level. There's one situation, for example, that I'm not good with, and that's group fights. We can sort of deal with it by burning through Welkin stones, and that's not a bad thing. But the reason it works is because no one can really do much damage to us, so we have time to cast the multiple targeted spells to handle a situation. We could do a spell that's touch range that burns through all of our magic up. Maybe after a resistance lowering effect, otherwise it's sort of wasted. And does as much damage as possible to a single target. Other would be touch attack, area of effect spell. Because we can get very strong protections against that. Even if that would damage us, it wouldn't really damage us. There's a good chance it could be reflected or absorbed or something, while it would affect everyone else in the area. So area of effect, resistance lowering, followed by probably Magicka recovery through Welkin stones, and then area of effect damage as much as possible, multiple times if necessary. Basically, last ditch effort to burst through an incredibly powerful force that I have to fight at close range. I can't really do much about. But we'll see. It might be an overkill.